Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This is very interesting, very exciting news. Manchester City are reportedly set for their third summer transfer signing. Kalvin Phillips, the wonderful, gifted Leeds United defensive midfielder, could be a Blue next season. And honestly, I'm more excited than most for this, simply because I trust my Leeds supporting friends who love this guy. And I trust Guardiola, who seems to love this guy. So guys, welcome back to another video. I do want to say very quickly, please do help support the channel by clicking that link in the description, by downloading OneFootball. I was out with Nicola, right? And where do you think I got this breaking news from? Download OneFootball right now. Scan that QR code next to my face, or click the link in the description to get every news about every team playing, every bit of news about every team, every player, every goal, and all that kind of stuff. All your Manchester City stats, transfers, and information. You get it sent straight to your phone. It's wonderful. Please download OneFootball. Help support my channel. Help support your football knowledge. Find out all you need to know about Kalvin Phillips, and job is a good one. So, this to me is exciting news, man. Man City aren't fucking around this summer. We needed a striker. We signed two. We needed a backup for Fernandinho. A backup for Rodri, a replacement for Fernandinho. It looks like we're about to sign a DM. And not just one very established in the Premier League, one, of course, with a reputation as a good midfielder, and one definitely tenacious enough. So if you don't know where this is coming from, let me just try and work out how to show you all this kind of stuff now. I'll get all the details up on screen for you, and we'll read through all this kind of stuff together. Let me just jump over to, where has it gone? Here we go. Ignore all that. This is the wrong thing. There we go. Wrong one. Here we go. And it's just showing the my place zoomed in. Let me just change it over here for you, and we'll go over to the tabs. This should. No, I don't know why it's so big there. I apologize. And we'll get it all sorted out. It's being weird. We'll get it all fitted on, and then we'll scroll through this bit of news from the aggregators. But basically, it looks like City have solved another problem which we had from last season. And to be honest, this is exciting news, because it shows City really aren't fucking around here. They're really not. They are absolutely on it, and that is exciting news. And it should be terrifying news for the rest of the Premier League that City aren't messing about at all this summer. This, to me, is exciting, and this to be exciting for you as well. In my opinion, it should be. So, you've seen David Ornstein there. Let's go back down the tweets. This has come from Ornstein, who said, let's have a look. So much news. Now, Ornstein has said that breaking news is that Man City are now poised to spend initial 42 million plus bonuses valuing around 3 million for Kalvin Phillips, which to me is exciting stuff, man. It is absolutely exciting stuff. I'll quickly go through the news. Darko Giarbi, a very good midfielder, actually could be heading to Leeds in a 5 million deal, which has been discussed apparently separately to the Kalvin Phillips. But of course, it's all you scratch my back, I'll scratch your back kind of thing. It makes an awful lot of sense. We'll talk a little bit about Luke Kompany, by the way, who signed the new contract in a bit, but I want to show the news. Fabrizio's jumped on board as well. Fabrizio said Kalvin Phillips has already reached an agreement with City on personal terms as he turned down the clubs to work with Pep. City will pay 42 million, overall deal close to 50 million with add-ons, which to me is all very, very exciting news indeed. Because look, I think this is going to be good. I'll jump over to the super chats already. There's a few comments. Scott Dennehy, my man, just saying, hit statue worthy finally. Yes, indeed you are, mate. You are indeed. Fab just tweeted about it again and said they've agreed to personal terms too, and he turned down other clubs for us. Just read that out. You're right, mate. I think he did. Of course he wants to play for Man City. Absolutely. Anakin Skywalker, good to see you here, Mr. Jedi. It's good to... Oh, not Anakin. No, Anakin's a bad dude, man. Anakin's a little bitch, let's be honest. But you're not a little bitch, I'm sure. But either way, that's my analysis there. Skywalker, Star Wars analysis. Anakin's a little bitch. I think we'd all agree. Haaland, Alvarez and Phillips. Cucurella next. This is potentially a 10 out of 10 summer, isn't it? It really is. It really isn't too bad. He does actually, Scott, but either way, he did a lot of bad before that, so we'll let him off, Anakin. We won't let him off. No, sorry. We won't let him off at all. Abdullah as well saying, City mean business this summer. They do indeed. Blue everywhere. Blue. That big blue sky is absolutely glorious today, as you guys are. Look, my initial take on this signing is I'm excited for this. For what it's worth, 42 million initially up front, below 50 million. I thought it was going to be around 60. So I actually think this is a pretty good deal. When you look about the general transfer market these days, like, I actually can't complain with that. I would say, by the way, please do hit the like button, and let's please do hit the subscribe button as well if you don't mind. I need 38 more subscribers to get to 62,000, as you can see alongside me. So support me a little bit. Let's get the subscribers up during this video. But yeah, my thoughts on the fee is actually that's a good fee. Because I thought it was going to be 60, like 55, 60. I know it's not exactly cheap, but the way I see it is actually, you look at what you pay these days. You know, United signed Van der Beek for 40 million. He barely played. Everton spent 50 million on the now disgraced Sigurdsson. You know, Iwobi was 40 odd million that Everton spent. Who else? I don't know. Oxlade-Chamberlain was about 35, 40 million. You're looking at like what players go for these days, and it's absolutely normal that you spend 40 odd million on just an average player. You know, it's just how it is these days. For an English player, as MeBGB just said, below 50 million is bonkers. I actually agree. And I think it's because Leeds have realised he wants to go, and it's probably not a bad idea to get this kind of like good faith thing in. This is a really exciting bit of signing. Yeah, Rice is 100 million. Exactly. That's insane. And Rice is not twice the player of Kalvin Phillips. He isn't. As good as Rice is, he is not twice the player. Shoemeni costs 100 million as well. Alistair saying my Leeds United mates are fuming about the fee. 100 million for Haaland and Phillips is a steal. 100 million for Haaland and Phillips. Jesus Christ, lads. That is just stupid. That is a stupid bargain. It's probably slightly less. That's the crazy thing about it, man. So, I think this fee is a good fee. And the reason I like this, we are spoiled San City, you're right, but it's 40 odd million. The reason I like this is because, firstly, it's as simple as this. I'm going to spell it out very simply. If Pep Guardiola rates a midfielder, what more can you say? There is no one probably in the history of the football game. There is literally probably never anyone who's worked in football. Maybe Johan Cruyff, sorry. But there's no one ever that's probably understood midfielders better than Pep Guardiola. Literally no one ever has got midfielders down to a fine art. No one has ever understood it. Genuinely, like Pep... You can say what you want about Pep with forwards or defenders or whatever, but Pep genuinely understands midfielders. Like, everyone knows this. It's unarguable. So, basically, as a result of that, if you look at Guardiola and goes, he's good, I go, yeah, absolutely, man. I can't deny this, man. To me, if they want him, he's absolutely good enough. He is. Someone just said he's injury prone. Look, he's injury prone because he gets rushed back for Leeds and plays every single game. That ain't going to be a problem for Manchester City. I actually also believe that our coaches will be better and our fitness team will be better because they probably are better. But, so, I trust Guardiola on this. You got to look at the fact that he's got loads of Premier League experience. He has. The best thing I say about Kalvin Phillips, I was looking at his pass potential, pass completion over the years. And it started off when he went to Leeds initially around like 70-something%, but he's got better and better. It's now about high 80s, I think, which is not Man City level yet. But pretty much every Man City player who's come has got better pass completion as they get better and better and better because they play around better players. And passing isn't always about your own ability. Passing is also about those around you. It's so much harder to complete a lot of passes in a shit team. With all due respect to Leeds, they're not a shit team, but they're not Man City. And it's harder because the movement isn't as good around you. So you have to take riskier passes or you're expected to do more. Whereas for Manchester City, his passing will go up and up and up again. So we know his Premier League quality already. We know he's English, which helps with the quota. We literally know he's tenacious and hard-working because he played on a Bielsa system. He played in an incredibly physically demanding system, and he dealt with it. So we know he's combative. We know he can pass a ball. We know he's used to high-level football in the Premier League and like high-level for England in the Euros and the World Cup. We literally know that. He has the quality, basically. We know that Guardiola rates him. For me, as a backup to Rodri, like, this is wonderful stuff. I do agree, by the way, when Pete says 550 viewing and only 100 likes. Come on, let's get to 250 likes. We can do it. Come on. So, yeah, he's going to sit here after being trained with Bielsa and get Bielsa the actual A-star version. With all due respect to Bielsa, Bielsa, as good a coach he is, he ain't Pep Guardiola. He's going to get the actual real deal, not, the pretty good one, the 3 out of 5 Guardiola. He's going to get the 5 out of 5 Guardiola, and he's going to learn so much under Manchester City. Intelligent, a leader of a player as well. Now, I'm not sure he's going to come on, but do you know the Channel Away days? The Channel Away days, Ellis, my mate, he DM'd me when this news broke, and he said, aware the City fan isn't that excited yet, but within 3 months of the season, you'll all see how good he is. The football he's played in our team is a joke. The players around him consistently been championship quality, and he's dragged them over the line time and time again. He's done so from centre defensive midfield. It's a joke. He's fantastic. And to me, that pretty much sums it up perfectly. If Ellis thinks he's brilliant, Ellis knows his football, Ellis is a good lad, Leeds fans absolutely love him. That to me is honestly good enough. Ellis is class. I've asked him if he wants to come on, and he might be able to come on, fingers crossed. I think he's out right now, but if he comes on, he probably will do to talk about him. Yeah, you're right, Alistair. His caps are going to absolutely fly up and for England. And there's no news as it stands, Mark, about Bernardo that I'm aware of. But yeah, to me, this is exciting. Scott with a super chat saying, big love to Scott Denemy, big Denemy energy always, says, so, how much have we now got on Haaland, Philip and Alvarez for? 120 million? That is ridiculous. How much did Neymar cost PSG? Yes, we are the ones rooting football. Love other fans' tears. Oh, Scott, you beautiful man. Oh, Scott, how dare you point out something so true, yet something so wrong to so many people, allegedly. So satisfying, so beautiful, so factually accurate, so delightful. Scott, you are spot on, my friend. 120 million roughly. So what is Haaland? 55 million? He's about 45, 100. Alvarez is about 18 million, 20 million. So about 120 million for these two players. This is stupid. It's this silly season we're talking here. Absolutely silly season. And people are going to lose a shit over this, and that is their problem. Scott, you're a legend. Thank you so much, mate. This to me is good. To me is really good news. Alistair said, as I said to you months ago, Steve, my Leeds United mate said he could become world class under Pep. I believe it. I think it's fair to say right now, he's not a world class player. I think he's probably a good to very good player. It's not a lie, Luckerman. Like he said, stop. Someone said, bro, stop the cap. He's not 55 million. It's literally true. If you want to put bonuses and agent fees into that, go for it. But we could do that about every single player. But the actual fee Manchester City paid for his transfer is 55 million. I'm sorry, that is literally true. But you can add all the bonuses if you want to. But do we do that for every other transfer when we talk about fees? No one goes... no one says, if you look at Pogba and Lukaku's, that'll be over 100 million with transfer fees and all that kind of bonuses. We don't do that. I'm talking about actual bloody transfer stuff, man. In transfer fees, unless you want to are we going to essentially add that onto every single published fee? It's not true. That's not how you work. So I'll jump back over to here again, by the way. Apparently there's more tweets going around right now. Oh, God, here's a bit of breaking news for you. Bloody hell. Now, according to some more news, where's it gone? Am I on the wrong tab over here? I am on the wrong tab over here. Hang on. Where has it gone? Oh, there's so much going on. Am I on the wrong tab still? I am. Never mind. I'll go back over here. According to the bit of news now, that Gabriel Jesus is going to apparently complete his deal for 50 million as well in the next 7 to 10 days. It's all kicking off right now. Crazy stuff. Absolutely crazy stuff. So Jesus is going, which is a shame, but I've already accepted that personally. Jesus is going. Kalvin Phillips is coming in. Alvarez is coming in. Haaland's coming in. And maybe Cucurella as well. For me, this is kicking off. It's big time, man. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. I don't think Phillips is a great player. I don't. But do I think he's a good player to potentially very good player? I do. I actually do. I think he's a really intelligent player with loads of room to go. And you've got to bear in mind how much players improve at Man City under Guardiola, man. Like, they just do. They go up another level. Do I think he'd become a great player at Manchester City? Yes, absolutely. I absolutely believe it. We've got to bear in mind, we don't need him to come in and be great right now. We just need him to come in and be good. Is he better right now than Fernandinho was last season or the season before? Yes, he is. Is he? Alistair thinks he's great. Maybe he is, mate. But what I will say, is he a great Manchester City player right now? Probably not. But is he definitely better than Fernandinho last season, the season before? Definitely is, man. Definitely is. I think we'd all agree at very least, Kalvin Phillips is a good footballer. He is a good footballer. And a good footballer can easily become a great one if he's not already. To me, that is literally it. Like, we have to respect this deal. We have to respect the potential that this player's got, you know. And you have to respect to what Guardiola knows, man. Like, Guardiola knows a thing or two about midfielders, and all of a sudden the option this gives, man, we don't have to play Rodri every single week. He's a leader, he's hard-working. He didn't want to play for United as well. Don't underestimate that. He literally didn't want to play for United because he's a Leeds fan. I love that. I absolutely love it. Like, he turned down United. It's great stuff. It's a great squad rotation player and potentially a very good player. Look, what I will say is I am not nervous now. So Alster said here, I'm not nervous if Rodri gets an injury for a few games. I think he can trust us. So Alster lives over in Yorkshire for his sins. Unfortunately, I'm sorry, mate, but we've all got to live somewhere, innit? Unfortunately. Alster said he comes in at a much higher level than people give him credit for. He makes that Leeds team tick. They look lost without him. He's that important. Probably one of the most underrated in the league. I absolutely agree, man. I agree. I think he's a good player, a very good player, and I think he's got an awful lot of potential to get even better. And he's also a good age. Like, how old is he now? Let's have a look. The thing is, as well, when you're 26 years of age, you've got he's got like a long time left, man. He's got loads of time to develop. He's got loads of time to improve any weaknesses in his game and stuff like that. He just runs. He's a bit more than that. His injury record isn't perfect, but what I will say is his injury record does come from Leeds possibly overworking players and definitely dragging players back when they're not quite ready. And maybe as well, they just tend to have that. Look, with injuries, Leeds. Look, Man City, you'll get more rest when he needs it. He won't be rushed back. He'll probably get a better treatment because Man City have better treatment in general because of the money and all that kind of stuff. Dylan just said, it's funny how Leeds fans are going about Haaland being a Leeds fan, and now we're saying the best player and an actual Leeds fan. BXN, you're probably right, mate, but I'm very giddy, pal. That's why I'm gone. Dylan said, funny all the Leeds fans going on about Haaland. Yeah, I've just read that out loud. Look, to me, this is really exciting. Georgie Boyd said Jesse Marsh said that the players were physically and mentally shut after Bielsa, and they probably were, and that's the thing. They probably were. Bielsa worked them like dogs, and not because they didn't care about the way he played, and the way they played was good and got where it was, but it was so intense that, City don't work even that hard. And you've got to bear in mind, he's going to have to run so little compared to how much he had to run at Leeds United. At Leeds United, man, he had to do everything because Leeds just weren't as good as team of Manchester City. They chase and chase because they have to chase. Whereas at Man City, man, no worries, BXN, you're right. It's just giddiness, pal. Don't worry, I appreciate it. But at Man City, the ball does the running for you. He's going to fit this team like a glove. We absolutely are going to improve the team with this signing. And I'm excited, man. We'll do a little thing now where we build the team together. We'll build the squad together as it currently is. And it's very exciting when you do this. I love doing this, man. So I'll get a 4-3-3 on the go, and we'll come over here and we'll build this team together. I'll bring it up on the window now. 1 second. Let's get a team together over here. So here's the squad here, and we'll build it together and see how it looks because it's pretty damn good. So I've not talked about Ortega yet, by the way. That goalkeeper is coming in, but I'm quite excited by him. But we'll talk about him tomorrow in another video maybe. So we're gonna have Edison, probably Ortega. We got that there. I can't see your comments now. Let me get them up here. Can we do a 3-5-2? Yeah, maybe we can, Scott. Maybe we can. Let's just say we got Cancelo. We'll put Zinni now, and then maybe Cuckoo. We'll put Cuckoo in there. That's what we've got there. Let's put that. And then we'll put, I don't know, Laporte, Ake. This is madness, isn't it? Diaz. This is not like a chosen 11 or anything like that. Don't worry. Do you know what? I'll put Cancelo over at right back just because why not? Just because it balances the squad a bit better. Cucurella, Zinni. This is not a team. It's just, a good squad building. Look at this, man. This is ridiculous. So you'll have Rodri and Phillips. Oh, lads, I need to lie down already. This is absolutely silly. Cuckoo, cuckoo. I like it. Cuckoo, cuckoo. I've got Cucurella. You know that song? Where's your head at? I've had that in my head for weeks and months. Over here, we'll have Bernardo Gundo. Then we'll have KDB and McAtee. Why not? Over here, we'll have Foden, Grealish. This is stupid. This is absolutely stupid. Haaland, Alvarez. Over here, we'll have, I don't know. If he stays, I think Jesus will go Sterling, Mahrez, and then Palmer. Look, lads, this is a stupid squad. Palm. That is an honestly stupid. Have I missed anyone there? I don't think I have. Like, that squad is just ridiculous, you know. That is a unbelievably powerful squad, which I cannot believe could be our squad next season. I mean, the depth on that is special. It isn't real, Ollie. It's just honestly stupid. Obviously, that's not a strongest lineup. It's just options, you know. There's no weaknesses. There's no weaknesses there whatsoever. Only missing Carson. I apologise to Carson. Let me put Scott Carson in. Sorry, Scott, man. My man Scott, you know. He's just called Cars because he doesn't fit in. Cars will do, man. Right winger weakness. I don't think there is. I think Sterling and Mahrez is pretty good, man, Alex. Look, if Sterling stays, that's it. Look, you don't need more than Sterling, Mahrez, and Palmer with Foden and Grealish as wingers. You just don't need more than that. I'm sorry. Like, I'll probably politely disagree there. It's just stupid. It's a really, really, really good team. Carson's there, man. I've got Carson in. This is exciting times. I mean, this general lineup is just stupid. It's very, very good, isn't it? It's very, very exciting. Grealish, Alvarez, Mahrez, the second front three. Yeah. I mean, if we sign Cucurella, obviously just said, it's our best window since the takeover. I actually agree. It's our best one since. No, I mean, it's the best one since. Who did we sign? We signed Bernardo, Ederson. I've forgotten. Bernardo, Ederson. Was it Danilo? Walker. Who else did we sign? 2017 was great. We signed a whole bunch of players. I can't remember who it was. Oh, we signed Mendy, but that turned out pretty badly, didn't it? So that should have been great. Walker, Mendy, Danilo, Bernardo, and Ederson. That was pretty good, to be fair. That was a hell of a window. To be fair, this could be better. So Bernardo, great. Ederson, great. Walker, great. Danilo was fine. Mendy, an absolute car crash of us. This could be better. Stones was the year before, guys. Stones was the 16-17. So this could be Ortega, who's apparently great. It could be Ortega, Cucurella, Haaland, Alvarez, Phillips. That is genuinely good, man. That is really, really good. Yeah, the following winter we got Laporte as well. That is a spectacularly good window for a spectacularly good side. Guys, get the likes up. Please do hit the subscribe button. It'd be massively appreciated. We only need 29 more subscribers to get to 62,000, and let's get those likes up too as well if you don't mind. Yeah, that is just a spectacular squad. We can't. What more can we ask for that? Look, Kalvin Phillips is a very good footballer. He's clearly a very good footballer. He clearly complements this Manchester City side. He clearly got room to grow. He's clearly at a very good age. What I like about Kalvin Phillips is you look at his stats and stuff like that. He's been getting better and better. And I really admire that, how his game has improved as he's gone up the levels. His pass completion has gone up as he moved up the levels, as he trained more with Bielsa, as a team. So as he got to a high level, his passing got better. That says a lot about a player who obviously is meant for this level. He obviously clearly is, man. Like, that to me is really, really... it's really, really exciting. It's really exciting. I'm having a good day, man. I had a good morning. The fireplace that me and Nick are getting done looks amazing. I just found out that Kalvin Phillips is coming to Manchester City. I'm in a great mood, man. I'm having a wonderful time. Pete Shepherd said, and United can't sign a public midfielder. Exactly. Oh, how things have changed. And do you know what? You could turn around and say it's all about money. The best thing is, Kalvin Phillips would fix United's midfield. He'd not fix it, but he would improve United's midfield. He's so much better than what they've got currently. He's miles better than what they've got, mate. Kieran Gahir saying, Kalvin baby. Kalvin Phillips baby. Kalvin Phillips, whoa. That's never going to stick, but tell me what. Super Kalvin Phillips. The Super Kalvin. Super Calv doesn't work. It was Kev. Yeah, never mind. Kalvin Phillips. Pep will mould him. Great buy. Kieran, I agree, man. This is a good value, honestly. Thank you, Lamb Sauce. I remember those days as well, mate, with 1,000 subscribers. This is a long time ago. I love it, man. You guys have helped me grow to another level, and I'm really, really appreciative. This is good news. This is exciting news, isn't it? This is really exciting news. It's wonderful news. Do you think we'll keep Stefan after the Liverpool game? No, Stefan's going alone, mate. But this Super Kalvin fragilistic. Yeah. Look, this to me it's plugging gaps. Like Manchester City have woken up this summer and they've chose violence, man. Like they are absolutely improving the quality of this squad like to another level. I'm going to try and draw what could be a second 11 here now. I'm going to go back over here and we'll look at the second 11 again. I mean, look at this. Let's take the players out. That could be a second 11. So I don't know. Oops. I don't know who would be. Let's just say. Stop it. Alvarez would be the second striker. I don't know. Currently, Grealish is the second winger, I guess, on that side, you know. Over here, is it Mahrez or Sterling or Mahrez? I don't know. It'll be one of those two. It would be the second striker. I mean, that's still pretty special. Over here, it would be Gundo. This would be probably Palmer or McAtee. Pep would play one of those two. It would be Rodri. I mean, this would be Zinni. This would be Cancelo, maybe, if we needed. Walker wasn't available. This would be Stones and Ake, maybe. This is just, I mean, there's debate to be had about all these. We don't really have some backups, but that team, where does that team finish in the Premier League? Like, oops, I've jumped over to the wrong thing. Apologies. Where does that team finish in the league? Let me know. Like, to me, like Stones probably starts. I agree. I'll put Rodri in there. I apologise. Let me put Phillips in. Yeah, Stones is probably first choice as well, but I'm based off. You know, we just know. We know that Stones probably could start, but we know Diaz and Laporte is currently the number one. That team to me genuinely finishes top 4, top 3. Like that is like it's really good. It's genuinely a quality side, man. Like you've got a very good goalkeeper. You've got a solid defensive partnership. You've got a quality attacking right back. You've got it's a really balanced team as well. That's the best thing about it. You've got Zinni is the calm, composed, ball-playing fullback. Then you've got Cancelo bombing forward. You've got Zinni tucking in. Gundo, the experience, which you'd need alongside Palmer and McAtee. Then you've got Phillips holding it, a load of experience. Grealish, quality. Alvarez, quality. Then 2 very experienced wingers there. It's just really, really good, man. Like, we have hit the jackpot with this summer. It's just a very good team. It's a very good team for a very good Manchester City side. It's very exciting. Guys, 23 more subscribers, by the way. 23 more subscribers. Can we do it? Can we do it? I want to see that go up down the corner. 23 more. It'd be really nice. Do hit the like button as well. That team would finish 4th, so standardised. Look, to have a backup team that you know would finish 4th is great, man. It's great. Someone asked my thoughts on Stefan. Vivek Koternal. He's a decent player. I think he's probably been slightly harshly treated. I don't think he's quite as bad as people made it out. He had a couple of bad games, but it's probably very hard to do that when you step into a massive game and you barely play any football. I think he's a Premier League level goalkeeper, Stefan. Probably just not a Manchester City goalkeeper. I don't mean quality, I mean the way that Manchester City play. I think he's a good keeper, and I think we probably overreact to these things. And look, he's obviously a very good player, you know? So I actually think he's a good, and I think he'll do out somewhere. But, you know, he's obviously going, and I wish him the best of luck. He seems like a really nice guy, I don't quite get why so many people revel in the idea of him going. Like, they revel in it. Like, they love jumping on a hate bandwagon. Everyone's like, get Stefan out of my club, like, really aggressively. Like, why is everyone so, like fucking aggressive towards a guy who's done nothing wrong other than maybe had a bad day at work? You know, like, I don't get why people get so fucking angry at players who aren't quite good enough for us. It's like, it's not their fault, you know? They're not trying to be not good enough. Like, to me, it's like, it's just, he's probably not good enough, but, like, he's obviously a good keeper. He's obviously not meaning to be, you know, making mistakes. He's obviously a nice lad. Like, it's like, yeah, he's probably good to move on, but I'm not like, I just don't get it. I don't know. Maybe I'll never get it. Maybe I'm too old. Maybe it's just kids jumping on a meme or whatever. I don't know. It's probably ignorance. Yeah, it probably is, Pete. I don't know. Kieran, the time has come to Kalvin eyes. I don't think that's going to catch on, Kieran, but I appreciate another Chemical Brothers thing. I'm all about Chemical Brothers references. Incredible band. 17 more subscribers would be great. Look, to me, I don't know. Stefan isn't good enough. PSG called about Phillips, said he wanted City only. Have you just made that up, mate? Like, surely PSG weren't calling about Kalvin Phillips, Alpha. I mean, I love the idea that that's true. But I'm very excited by this. Look, he's capable of playing across midfield. You know, he gets forward pretty well. He's more intelligent than you realise. I would say he's probably got like Fernandinho level pace. He's got, he is a mob mentality, Mark. You're right about the whole Stefan thing. Like, just leave him alone, man. Just say he's not good enough, but don't fucking like hound him out of the club. Like, what's the point in that with Stefan? I don't get it. That's really interesting. I've just read this online. It says Mike Keegan said Kalvin Phillips had interest from Premier League clubs last week. United had a call from Paris Saint-Germain, Leeds United. However, the only side Phillips would entertain a moving to from his hometown club was City. Good on you, Kalvin Phillips. He turned down the bright lights of Paris to go and play in Manchester with Guardiola. Oh God, three-peat, man. Imagine 3 times in a row, 5 times in 6 years. Oh, it's gonna be very, very exciting. I actually agree, by the way. Trevor said Stefan needed the Bazunu move. Yeah, like Southampton would have been great for him. I actually agree with Kalvin as well. It's just little idiots trying to copy the Chelsea. It's the edgelords. It's all the edgelords. You think the only way you can show disapproval of someone is to hate them. Like, I don't get that, man. Like, it's like, yeah, I don't know. Maybe they'll all grow up. It's a lot of kids. PSG wanted him and he's chosen Man City. Look, there's loads more news as well. What did we all make of Jesus going to Arsenal? That's interesting. Like, I mean, I is anyone else just sort of accepted that he's gone now personally? Like, I've accepted that Jesus is going. Like, it just seems to be pretty much certain. Like, I just expect him to go. I'm sad about it, but I've made my peace with it at the same time. Like, as sad as it is, it's understandable, you know. I'm not going to get too upset about Jesus going. I respect him, but I think there is always a time for a shake-up. Like, I think you do change when you're on top. And look, as much as Jesus' form was great towards the end of the season, and as much as he was good in the odd big game, he was. I love how that number now, by the way, it says 61985. 1985, my year of birth is in there. I like it. I do make it go up more, by the way, the subscribers. But basically, what I do love about what City are doing this summer is, as good as Jesus was and as this class of professional as he was, as Scott said, I hope he does really well too. I think it's all fair to say that if you're choosing a team of the year in the Premier League, could anyone like passionately argue that any City players deserve to be in there? The closest shout I could probably get would be maybe Mahrez with his 24 goals this season, but players have been better. Like, in previous years, I used to be able to confidently argue that Leroy, Sterling or Aguero deserved to be in the Premier League team of the year. This is not everything. Individual awards aren't everything. But I think it's pretty much accepted that Man City's biggest strength are the defence and the midfield and the control. It isn't the forwards this season. Our forwards are very good, but I wouldn't say that they are our strongest asset. So I guess what I'm getting at is that we probably do need a bit of a shake-up up front, you know. And Jesus, as good as he was, I understand why he wants to go and become a first-team player somewhere else. I understand it. It makes sense. And I understand why City want to bring in Haaland and Alvarez, 2 players that are going to switch it up. I understand why, allegedly as well, City want to give Cole Palmer more chances. He will switch things up a little bit as well because they are different players. You know, there's a very good chance that 3 players that essentially weren't really regularly involved in the first team last season, Haaland, Alvarez and Palmer, could be playing an awful lot of football. And that is, not only is it exciting for us, it's also different. And it's not different just for Man City, it's different for everyone else. And that makes it hard to deal with for other teams, man. You've got to mix things up a little bit. You've got to change the dynamic every now and then. Will said, as a United States men's national team fan, I've been hoping Stefan would move on. He's been able to learn from the best passing keeper in the world. Now he needs game time to sharpen his game. Yeah, I agree. Stephen, mate, this summer is reminding me of Pep's second summer proper rebuild. It is indeed. It really is. Yeah, I agree with Mark as well. Get the subs up. So yeah, and as Georgie boy pointed out, there's 5 subs this season. So we've got plenty of time. I know Guardiola doesn't always use the subs. My mum's ringing, by the way. I'm just going to answer to my mum. Everyone say hello in the chat. Hi, Mum. I'm live right now. You're right.
Oh, I just wanted to say your fire's stunning. I'm going back.
See, it's great, isn't it? You want to see it in person. Love you, Mum. Bye-bye. Say hello to everyone. Hello? Oh, she's ending up. There you go. She rang me to say the fireplace is stunning, and it bloody is, you know. The fireplace is gorgeous. Do you guys want to see my fireplace? I'm so excited. We haven't even got it in yet, and we're very, very excited. It looks phenomenal. And we haven't even got the actual burner in, but look at this, man. It's just sensational. I'm going to put it on the screen right now for you because I've not been more excited about anything that I've spent money on before in my life, ever. Even Nicola, joking. Oops, that's massive. There you go. Look at that fireplace. See that stone there? Like that, we found that behind it by accident. We found that stone. Like we Nathan, it's beautiful, mate. They knocked it down and they found all this original limestone. It literally shimmers under lights. Man, it's beautiful. We haven't got the wood burner in yet. Like I can't wait for Christmas, man, with the tree on. Oh, it's great. Anyway, my mum's. Look at that beam. It's gorgeous. Anyway, I wanted to show you all that. I'm so excited for it. It's the best thing I've ever spent money on. It's amazing. Those bricks, ridiculous. Anyway, thank you very much, everyone. It's very, very nice. I'm glad you all like it. I also want to say, by the way, does anyone want to win a Bernardo Silva shirt? If you want to win a Bernardo Silva signed shirt, there is a competition going on right now for a signed Bernardo Silva shirt. All you got to do is go over to my Twitter and scroll down, and I'll jump over here now. 1 second. Here we go. See this here? You can win a signed Bernardo Silva framed shirt, Fire Football prizes. So if you want to win that, it's a few quid per entry, but there's not many spots. It's only like 150 tickets somewhere, 199 tickets, £3. So like the price of a coffee, and you could win. So many City fans have won stuff. This is an ad, of course it is. But so many City fans have won stuff via entering because of me. Genuinely have. And if you don't win, there's like loads of other prizes as well. Like what are they? Let's have a look. There's the City shirt as well. What else is there? There's loads more stuff available for grabs that you could win as well. Let's have a look. What is it? I can't remember what it is. But there's loads more. So go for it. If you want to win it, go scroll down my Twitter. You'll find it. I'll put a link on screen for you now in the product. There is... How many spaces left? There's 33 places left. 33 places left. So if you want to win it, go for it. I'll put a link now in the chat. So a few ads there, but you know, here we go. There you go. I don't know if it's match one, but it's a really cool thing. Click it, enter £3, and you could win a signed Bernardo shirt, man. Fucking Bernardo. Paul Moss with the super chat. Just £2. No comment. Paul, you're an absolute legend. Thank you so much, man. Thank you, Mark. Agree as well. Very Rammy Stone Cottage. I'm absolutely buzzing for it. Do you think the infusion of new elite talent lately, Grealish, Haaland, Alvarez, Phillips, energizes, motivators? Yeah, this is a good question from Paul, who basically, I think this is what the super chat meant to said. Paul said, do you think the infusion of new elite talent lately, Grealish, Haaland, Alvarez, Phillips, maybe even Cucurella, energizes and motivates Pep to keep managing for years to come? Absolutely, Paul. Absolutely. I do think he'll want to stay around and oversee this young group. Of course he will be. Yeah, absolutely, man. Of course he will. Like, people like Guardiola are motivated every day by a challenge, man. They're motivated by new people around them, new environments, and new obstacles, and new, essentially, goals. And watching these young players come through and all these new players, Guardiola's not the kind of guy to leave a job unfinished. So I absolutely think he will do. Like, look, the team is already changing. And do you know what? I read somewhere once that. Guardiola really admired Sir Alex Ferguson because he admired Ferguson because Ferguson constantly reinvented his team over years and years and years. He was around so long that he had to reinvent his team 3 or 4 times or whatever. And apparently he admired that because it's so hard to do. And it is so hard to do. So I actually get that. It makes an awful lot of sense. It's a very intelligent way of looking at it. So I actually agree. So I do believe that he wants to probably do that himself. And I do believe like reinventing a team and rebuilding a team is such a hard thing to do that it almost defines a legacy. It really does. To add to that, Scott said, I believe that City are giving him the tools he's requesting. Why leave a job that literally gives you anything you want? I absolutely agree, mate. I do think largely City are the best place to be for him, man. What more could you possibly ask for? It's just incredible, isn't it? Let me quickly do something. Yeah, I agree. I was just retweeting something. Scott, I agree. Like, look, Manchester City, thank you so much, Scott, by the way, for the super chat, mate, and Paul. Manchester City are the best place for any manager to be, man. Like, if you are good enough, they will support you. And you can't underestimate just how much City look after their staff and look after their players, and they make the environment so good for Guardiola. Like, people will turn around and go buy in the league and all that kind of stuff, but no one else gets what Guardiola does out of these players. OJ Gale said, why not use our academy? Look, mate, I'm absolutely with you, but I actually don't think Romeo Lavia, personally, and as you look, anyone who's known me for a long time knows how much I champion young players. Personally, I thought Romeo Lavia last season didn't really have his best year. I just didn't really think he had. I think he's really good, but I think he needs a loan somewhere to be the backup, because he's not quite ready yet. Personally, as much as I love Romeo Lavia, it does feel a bit too early for him, and I don't think it's a sensible thing to have him as a number one backup yet for Rodri. And if you get someone like Phillips, look, we all say this, but then how much is it going to help us later on when we've got a senior player there? If having said that, if Romeo Lavia was accepted, I'd be buzzing. But I get it. I absolutely get it, because look, this is, to me, Romeo Lavia is not quite as ready as I would say Cole Palmer is or Phil Foden was. I think he's very good, Romeo, and if you watch him, mate, I think you're brilliant. But I do think he needs a bit of experience, because it's the most important role in Manchester City's side in midfield. Like, Guardiola is obsessed with number sixes, and I don't believe that Guardiola thinks he's quite good enough yet. Not that he won't ever be, but just not yet. Guys, 14 more subscribers to get to 60,000. Go on, make my day. Please do hit the subscribe button. Please do. Let's get up there, and please do hit the like button as well. I like it, man. I like this a lot. I think it's an intelligent move. I think it's a good deal. It's good business. It's sensible business. And I think as a player, we're going to look back and appreciate and go, that was a good bit of business, man. He could end up being a 60, 70 million value player after Guardiola's done his Guardiola thing. One thing I do know for certain is that England are going to get better and better and better. The more England players that play for Guardiola, the better Manchester City are going to be. It's as simple as that. He knows what it takes. Look, Calvin Wilson gets it, man. Calvin said, Pep made Sergio biscuits. He knows what it takes to be a good CDM, and when you're ready, trust Pep. Yeah. Thoughts on Felix? Yeah, Joao Felix ain't going to happen. He's a great player, but there's no chance. 11 more subscribers, by the way. We can do it. It ticks over. We can do it. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't feel like quite the right time for Romeo Lavia, personally. We just have to be patient on that. Look, either way, we're in such a good position, man. Like, this is unbelievably good. Like, the summer that we're having already, we are absolutely fixing our problems. I do think we'll get Cucurella as well. I think we will do. I think Guardiola wants him. I think Manchester City probably know he's good enough. And I think we're going in the right direction. It's going to be very exciting. Johnny DeJesu saying, sensible signing, very Nathan Ake-esque, high work rate, good with the ball, won't shake the tree much and be good for Rodri headroom. Exactly. 10 more subscribers, by the way. We can do it. But yeah, I think this is a good way of looking at it, Johnny. Like, it's a very sensible signing. It enables so much from Man City, like that we didn't previously have. And to me, that says a lot. I think he's pretty much as good as we're going to get as essentially the backup to Rodri. Yeah. Griffin said, what do you make of Varane not acknowledging Cucurella as a left-back target? I think he definitely is, Griffin, but I think what they're saying there is he's not essential. Like, we can get by without him, and I think they're probably right, they can get by without him, but they do want Cucurella. It could also be that he just forgot to mention him, mate. What age is he? He's 26, Niall. Rowan... Rowan with a super chat says, Steve, looks like we will get some of our own Coutinho money as well. Exactly, mate, exactly. It's funny, isn't it? It's funny how these things work. I'm having a look at the news. Is any? It feels like they're breaking news every 5 minutes at the moment. It's absolutely crazy. Kalvin Phillips. I think this is a good signing. I think it's better than we realise, man. I really do think in general that we have to understand that if Guardiola wants a midfielder, it's just the right call. Like, it's just the right call, man. Like, Guardiola and midfielders, like, he gets it, man. He gets it. He really, really does. He just does. Guardiola understands more than anyone in world football what makes a good midfielder. So I trust Pep on this one because I'd be absolutely mad not to. Come on, 9 more subscribers. We can do it. Use your backup accounts. Log in. Nick your mum's phone. Subscribe with that. I don't care. I just want to see 62,000 by the end of this video. It'd be great. The lap on load to Brighton. That's really interesting as well, actually. I saw that this morning, yeah. So the lap on loan to Brighton, I would be buzzing for that. Like, that's a perfect place for him to be, man. Because he'll play there and he'll score goals. Like a 2-year loan to Brighton or something like that would be great, in my opinion. Let him learn the ropes at Man City. Let him learn the ropes under, not at Man City, at Brighton, the Premier League ropes. Let him learn how to play under Potter's side, which is decent. I'd be very excited by that. What else? Luke Mbete has signed a contract as well. That's an exciting bit of news. Luke is a defender that I really, really rate as well. Luke said, it's a very proud moment for me and my family. I want to express thanks to everyone at City for showing faith. I've been fortunate enough to work with amazing coaches at the academy and being able to train the Guardiola and the first team coaches. It's an incredible privilege. A new 3-year contract. That is very, very good news. Guys, I am exhausted. I am knackered. I've got loads to do with the Clyde of the house. Thank you for watching this video. I will go live again tomorrow morning. Maybe again tonight if anything happens. For now, though, I'm going to relax, wind down, get some tea. Me and Nicola were about to head out. We were literally in the car around the corner about to go out up towards Berryway. And then I saw the notification. And I was like, I've got to go home. Nicola, I need to go home to go live. And I went straight home, joined you guys, but we still need to nip out. So I'm going to go now. I enjoyed this. City are fucking brilliant. You guys are brilliant. Kalvin Phillips is a very good signing. I think this is going to happen, and I'm very excited for this. For now, though, have a wonderful evening, and I'll catch you tomorrow for another video in a bit. Go watch the video I did yesterday, by the way. Go right now and open the tab. Open another tab and watch the video I did about Alvarez. I think you'll really enjoy it. It's a really good video, I promise you. Subscribe, like, comment, $1football. Go and enter that competition I was talking about. This one over here. Where is it? Oops. Enter that, man. You got a few minutes. You got half an hour left if you want to enter. There's like a few slots left. How many slots are left? Let's have a look. They've got 17 places left. If you want to enter it, go for it. For now, though, love you all loads. In a bit, you're beautiful, you're wonderful, amazing. Bye-bye. End stream.